Hello, hello, everybody, people, anybody, everybody, nobody, whoever's listening, welcome. My name is Hunter, and this is The Hunt. I actually think I'm going to change the name to The Hunt Studio because I'm trying to push this towards more of an art-related channel. Anyway, I'm going to be here for a minute. I've got my snacks, I've got some water, and I'm ready to record. I'm sitting here. Actually, this has taken way too long. Honestly, let me see. I did this art piece way too long ago, and honestly, I've had some problems with the editing process. That's what's kind of taken me so long to put this out. I'm brand new to editing videos. I'm brand new to recording videos. Hell, talking into this whole experience. I've been doing art for a long time now, and I'm just now deciding, hey, I'm about ready to take the leap and put it on YouTube. So here we are, and it's taken me a little bit, and the recording's not perfect. Everything that I use is like things I had on hand. Like I'm recording with my phone, and I'm editing the video with whatever free app is on my phone. So that's, the quality of the video is going to be based off of what I have on hand. So it's whatever. It is what it is. I'm just starting out, so it's great. I've had a lot of fun. Let me see. Today, maybe I should talk about the piece a little bit. So several months ago, probably, it's January now, probably September, October, I don't know. I was in the neighborhood, and there was a yard sale, and this lady, woman, whatever she was, however old she was selling her little bathroom set, like her little decorations and her little cutesy pootsy little. She had something green and pink colorway going on with her stuff, and I saw these two canvases, and I was like, hey, I want the canvas. And she's like, well, you got to buy the whole bathroom set if you want the canvas. And I was like, nah, that's okay. Nah. I don't want your pink soap holder. She's like, you know what? You can just have that. I'm like, all right, cool. So I ended up giving her like $1 for two canvases, and it is what it is. I've held on to them. I've been nervous about painting over the top of it because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And when I finally decided to make the jump, I still didn't know what I wanted to do as far as painting on it. I was making any old excuse as to, crap, this has to be perfect. It has to be this and that, whatever. I have to have the right art supplies. I have to have whatever. But I was in a mood. I was like, you know what? To heck with it. If it ends up being good, awesome. If not, it was a 50-cent canvas, and whatever. It doesn't matter. So I was just in a to heck with it mood, and I decided to just grab it and start. The original idea was to use paintbrushes, but, I was like, you know what? I don't really want to paint with a paintbrush. I want to just mash the paint into the canvas. I don't really care. I just want to smash it in there or smush it around. And I grabbed a spoon. I grabbed it off the counter and started mashing away at it. And, the only tool I used was that. I used a little toothpick or something to mix the paint with, just because that's what I had on hand. But other than that, I used that and a napkin, and that's it. It was fun. It was a whole lot of fun. All I used was black, white, red, and that was it. That was the three colors, and I just kind of mixed those together and just made a bunch of different. I just had a lot of fun with it, mixing the colors and then just mashing it all together and just see, just whatever. No particular goal in mind. I just wanted to have fun with it. I just wanted to play, and I played, and it was fun. It was a good time. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. I kind of want to talk about some things aside from the art piece. Number one being I'm not really in a talkative mood right now, I'm going to be honest, and I decided to just run through this 18 minutes talking. This is a long video, and it's going to be a lot of talking, so it's kind of ironic that I'm doing so. But anyway, just today's been kind of a, not a boring day, but like a dull day. Kind of boring, yeah. Kind of dry, nothing really exciting, and I was having a problem. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm eating a snack. I was having a problem, like, really getting motivated. I'm also doing a 30-day challenge where I'm getting rid of stuff, and the objective is just to declutter our house. It's starting to get messy to the point where we can't keep the house clean because there's so much crap in the house. So I decided to, let's just get rid of stuff. And let's make it fun. Let's record the whole thing. Let's put it all on YouTube. Anyway, you can go check that out if you want to. But today made day 15 of 30 in the challenge. And I just had the hardest time, picking up the camera and just walking around the house and picking up 15 things and sticking it on the side of the road and getting rid of stuff. And I mean, I easily could have picked up 15 things. I just didn't feel like talking. I didn't feel like doing anything. I just wasn't in the mood. And I went ahead and did it anyway because I'm committed to it. It's a daily thing, and I have to do it. It's a challenge. It's supposed to be difficult. It's not supposed to be fun every single day. And today's one of those days. It just wasn't fun. It was not fun. And with this editing software, with this video, I wasn't having a whole lot of fun editing this video. It was not having a good time with it. I was getting frustrated. I was getting whatever. And it's the first time I'm using this one specifically. So I'm working out the kinks in it and just trying to figure it all out. But I got it towards the end. It's been 3 days since I've been trying to make this video and edit it to something that I can be happy with. And the original footage was chopped down to 9 minutes, and I had talked over it. I had actually even recorded it. We were in the car, and me and my wife and our baby, we were recording, and just we're doing a little road trip. So I picked up the camera, and we just started talking to it into the camera. We were talking about the piece. We were talking about what we were doing. We were just having fun with it, and it was a great video. But the software that I was using would not upload the video. It would not save it into my photos, so it was annoying. I was kind of fed up with it, and I was really excited about the product that I had made, like the outcome, and it was great. It was cool, but it was really upsetting knowing that it wouldn't work. So I started from scratch, and I came up with this. This is what I come up with, and it's not perfect by any means. No means is it perfect, and I don't expect it to be. And this is supposed to be a fun experience, so, but I don't know. I wanted to crank it out. I wanted to get it done, and it's right here at the finishing point. So I'm treating this like a project, like a senior project. If I'm, back when I was in high school, this is like it's a whole lot of fun. What am I trying to say? I enjoy what I'm doing 100%. I enjoy the art. I enjoy the process of creating. I enjoy the thought process that goes into making the piece. I enjoy the thought process of what am I going to do next? I enjoy the excitement, and the something that scares me is ridicule and me publishing this and me posting it on YouTube on a public platform for people to judge and for people to look at and go, yeah, I like that, or yeah, I really don't like that, I hate it. It's kind of scary to me to post that on the interwebs, but I'm having fun with it. I'm taking a chance. I'm loving what I do, and whether I get good reviews on it, whether I get bad, whether everybody sees it or whether nobody sees this. My objective is just to have fun with this, This is actually something that I started doing. I picked up a camera for the first time and recorded myself doing my art. I'd have to look back. I have the piece of art that I did it on, and I dated it, and it was probably 2012, 2013. And I just did the exact same thing that I did here. I just picked my phone up and just pressed the record button and recorded myself drawing. And it was, I'll show the video. I mean, not the video. I don't have the footage anymore. I don't have the video. It got lost. You know, that was 7 years ago. So the footage is gone, but I still have the picture. And that was cool. The fact that I still have that is really cool. And it's in the collection of, you know, what art I do have. It's there. But my point in telling you that is that, you know, this isn't the first time I've done this. This is just the first time I've committed to doing it, if that makes sense. Just committed to making the video, like setting up the camera and editing the video and then actually posting it and putting it online. And whereas I love the idea of, you know, I love drawing, but I also loved watching people draw. And that still stands today. I've got all kinds of people on YouTube that I watch, and they do their art, and I love it. I'll sit there for hours just sitting there watching people draw and do art, and it's great. But I wanted to see myself, what it looked like, me, watching me draw. And I was 15, 14, 15, 16 at the time, I don't know. So I was young, and I don't know, I never really imagined that here we are 7 years down the road, and I'm doing it again. You know, I still love art, and I still love the idea of just picking up a camera and recording myself and just doing it. And it's great. It's great. What I'm saying, one thing I guess I'm trying to say in this is that my interests fluctuate consistently. Whereas like for a month or two or three, I'll be picking up a video game and I'll play that, you know, I play a couple of video games for a couple of months religiously, like Pokemon and other things, and I'll just pick up a game and play it constantly, nonstop. But then, you know, I'll drop it off like it doesn't even exist anymore. I'll get bored with it and drop it, and then I'll pick up Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'll start buying cards and start spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars into it and trying to find people, you know, playing with the cards, and then I'll drop that, you know, and then move on to something else, and I'll start writing. And I'll write and write and write and write, and then I'll fill up a journal, and I'll be like, meh, and then move on to the next thing. So, but with all that being said, one thing has stayed consistent, and that is my interest in art, my love for it, for doing it, simply doing art, making art, creating something, whether it be, you know, just whatever it is. I love it. I love it so much. And that hasn't changed since I discovered back in, the first time I discovered that I had art potential was in 2007. I was in the 7th grade, actually, and I doodled a little thing. I drew the little Patriots logo, and it actually turned out, I was pretty impressed with it. And I started showing everybody, and I was like, dang, this is so much fun. This was so much fun. And then from there, I didn't really pick it back up until, what was it, 2012 or so? And when I took my first art class, the only art class I've ever taken, mind you, and people started noticing my work and going, holy crap, you're good. I'm like, what, really? And they're like, yeah, you need to, like, will you do my projects for me? So I was like painting other people's projects. I was doing their final projects and stuff, like under the table, and just to help these seniors pass the class, because that's, you know, whatever. And I'd be a sophomore in high school and they'd be seniors, and I'd be doing their, you know, I did so many people's final projects because, number one, they liked what I did. Number two, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I loved it. I had no problem with it. And the fact that I just still like art over all these different things throughout the years, the fact that I still like this one thing that has stayed consistent in my life, that it actually means a lot to me. And I don't know. I want to get to the point where I'm not the only one who notices my art. And I know my friends and family know that I do art and I'm good at it. And my uncle has actually asked me, he paid me to do a piece for him. And I made this painting for him, and he's putting it over his bed, which is phenomenal. That's amazing to me. But I want more than just my family to know that, hey, I do art, and hey, you can buy it from me. Like, you can have a piece of my creativity, my mind, and my work. You can have it. And that's awesome. Because everyone has a voice, and everybody has a voice that wants to be heard. And this is my voice. Art. I mean, this is what I want people to see. This is what I want people to identify with me as, an artist. And I have I feel like I'm okay now, but I know that, for years and years and years, I'll get better. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep getting better, and I'm going to get noticed more, and I will be heard, Like, this is something that people will hear from me is, hey, this guy's an artist, and he's good, and whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm excited about it. I'm really, really excited about it. I just simply enjoy the art, if nothing comes of it. If nothing comes, if nobody sees my art, if nobody cares. I don't care because I enjoy my art. I enjoy doing it simply for doing it. So even if no one cares, I do. And that's what matters to me. So that's cool. I only have a couple seconds left. This is going to go to real time here pretty soon. So I'm going to say my goodbyes. This is future me. Future me saying goodbye. And past me is about to jump in here in just a second and say his little piece. But for like 20 more seconds, I'm going to talk to you in this weird way. Oh, let me know what you think this looks like. If you care to comment, let me know what you think this piece. What does it look like to you, in your opinion? I have my opinion, but what's your opinion? What do you think? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh. It's coming up. I can't remember where it was. All right, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. All right, bye. See you guys. See ya. Let's see. What we got here? I think I'm gonna mash a little bit more into this, just to kind of get this. Oh, I don't like it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it how it is. This is a done piece, done like dinner. Look at that, look at that, look at that.